Hello and welcome back to another video and to another episode of Crazy Sneakers. Now, the pair of shoes that I'm going to be unboxing today, I am very excited to see. I think they're a really cool pair of shoes, but to find that out, we've got to unbox them, so let's get straight into it. And if this is the first time you've been watching any of my videos, or if it's the first time you've seen the Crazy Sneaker episode thing that I'm doing, then be sure to stick around, subscribe to the channel. So, getting straight into it. Brand new pair just came through the mail. I'm very excited about what they're gonna look like, how they're gonna feel. Let me just get all of this out the way first. All right, here we go. Here's the box. If you don't already know what this shoe is in terms of the brand, then have a look here. Li Ning. I've featured a pair of sneakers from this brand before on the channel, and that was actually, I think, like episode 2 or 3 of Crazy Sneakers. So if you haven't seen that video, click up here and go and watch that after you finish watching this video. Here we go. Jeez, damn, son. I actually really like these. Your first look at the Li Ning Furious Rider 1.5. There is a lot going on with this shoe, like all of Li Ning's shoes, but I'll give you a little close-up of what's going on. Pretty hefty retail price of £175 or $225. So they're not cheap by any means, but the quality is there. The quality is there. They are definitely an acquired taste, but I think they look really cool. The design of these shoes really remind me of a pair of some like off-white shoes. Now, if you've seen any of the off-white sneakers that are just off-white, so none of the collabs, they're just strictly off-white, its own brand, a lot of these symbols on the shoe looks very industrial, very just kind of like prototype model, where they've got these symbols on it. They've got the recycling sign, they've got 90 with 2 underlines on it. So the lacing system is a mix of 2 kind of rope style laces. They just have a very kind of industrial aspect to them in terms of their design, which I really appreciate. It is constructed of loads of different leather pieces, some nylon, and as well as just loads of like soft plastic. On the medial portion of the shoe, there's some text on the inside, and that again just is kind of like a little bit of an off-white look to it. You know how Off-White does that, like designed in wherever by Off-White. That's what it looks like. This is not the only color they do. If you're not a fan of this Volt green colorway, there is a black pair and a white pair. And Li Ning shoes are actually relatively tough to get a hold of. This is thick insole, and it is very spongy. It just looks comfortable. It just looks goddamn comfortable. They are comfy. They are a comfortable shoe. Now, some things I want to mention is, if you are a tall person, or this is kind of a pro and a con, but these are going to lift you off of the ground. You're going to get some considerable amount of height from putting these on. And also, another thing is, if you're not a fan of chunky shoes, avoid these. Look at the details on this. you have these plastic, almost like these plastic little soft air pockets on the side, and that is just kind of, it just looks super cool. It's super different from my point of view, and a lot of the different little things going on, like you have these kind of transparent air bubbles on the top as well. That one's on the tongue, and you've got one around by the heel. Overall, you know what, I'm looking forward to trying out more and more pairs of shoes from Li Ning. They keep coming out with these crazy ass sneakers. I'm gonna keep adding them into my crazy sneaker episodes. So if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for more sneaker content. What I'll do is I'll link where to get these underneath the like button. So if you want to find out where to get a pair of these, and I'll try and link all 3 colorways, depending on if they actually have sizes left. I'll link it. If they don't, I'll just link this pair. But anyway, that is the end of the video. Remember to subscribe for my new videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.